This question says, examples of objects that are subject to balanced forces are, and we are to select two. Okay, what do we mean by balanced forces? Let's say we have this blue box here, this blue block, subjected to this force represented by this red arrow. If there is only one force acting on it, that force is not balanced. Okay, now, if I have another force acting on it, let's have a green force. And the green force is going to act on it like this. Now the green force is opposite in direction to the red force, but it is smaller than the red force. So only a small portion of the red force is actually balanced. The amount that is balanced is going to be equal to the size of the green force. So it's going to be about this much that is balanced. And our net force, the unbalanced force, would be that remaining portion. Now, if they were equal, of course, then the two forces are balanced and we have no net force. One last thing, if I take a force that's in the same direction as the red as opposed to the blue. Now these two forces are in the same direction, so they add up, they don't balance. For them to balance, they have to be in opposite direction. Okay, now let's go back to the question. The question asks for the case when the forces are balanced. We are trying to find the situations for which the forces are balanced, meaning that we have no net force. When the forces are balanced, we have no net force. That's the domain of Newton's first law of motion. The objects would move naturally. How do they move naturally? They either not move at all or move at a constant speed in a straight line, which is the same as saying move at a constant velocity. So whenever the forces are balanced, whenever there is no net force, then there will be no acceleration and the objects will move at a constant speed in a straight line, constant velocity, these are my key words, constant speed in a straight line or constant velocity, or not move at all. So the answer here should be objects at rest and remaining at rest, that's not moving at all. Objects moving in a circle at a constant speed, that would not be correct because the direction is changing. Same for projectile motion. Here, projectile motion, both speed and direction change. But objects moving in a straight line at a constant speed, that's objects moving at a constant velocity. That's the same as that. That's subject to no net force, or that's another case where we have balanced forces. So the answer should be this first one here, and objects moving in a straight line at a constant speed.